Oh God, I've been talking this whole time. Thanks, Core. How are you doing? I can't say that's the first time I've done that. So, how are you doing? How's practice going? I was going to practices, but I was just in the middle of saying right now. But I have my pedals. I'm cleaning them up right now, and so I got it's the classic G29 pedals, and I just making sure everything's dry in there before I put stuff back on. I practiced a decent chunk last week, so I feel good about hopping back in when I can. I feel all right, but yeah, I do want to get a little bit more practice today, or not today, this week. Sorry, today probably won't happen, but I think we're gonna do these colors. They just seem too fun to pass up. I know it's not Halloween anymore. Oh yeah, that's right. You were out there. How was that? All right, which way do we want to? Just trying to think in my head of laying these things out right now. Yeah, I had some major FOMO, so it looked like fun. Make sure there's enough space. I really wanted to do more tears on the side than just one. Oh, that's awesome. I wish I could have made it. That it looked like a blast. I might have to do this a different way. Yeah, you should be fine though. Hopping on now this week and practicing. It didn't take me too long to get up to decent speed. So, hey, Root, what's going on? So I would think you should be fine. Maybe I want to do it opposite. I've only been in 36s. I assume people should get, especially the top. You guys towards the top. Um, 35s probably. Yeah. Am I ghostly? Good. It's funny because on my camera it doesn't look that white. Just trying to decide how to start this. I think I'm gonna do the Monster Energy over black. How you been, Root? All right, we should. I want to do a few negatives on here, so we should figure out where I'm gonna put those first. Did I not change these? Didn't. But yeah, I would guess core people should be in the 35s on softs. But it's also going to be a bit of strategy, which is, how long you're going to make them go. So, and we don't have to be more important than your perfectly flat rate. I won't be pushing for a win, so not a big deal for me. I would just love to make up and get some some money because all my money I'm donating if I win any. So, but yeah, the strategy and how consistent you are on each compound for however long you can make each one last. Same corridor, same. I'm gonna throw it out there for the universe, but but that's just what's in my head. I have thought of other ones. What I really need to do this week. So last week I did a lot of practicing on just each compound, trying to get used to them. Hey, my chat finally showed up. I can pop up my chat and see it. So this week it's going to be a lot more of trying all the different strategies. I want to just have some ready in case something happens. Yeah, that's the big thing with the softs is, yeah. All right. I should maybe lay down this base layer before I get too far. Yeah, I thought I didn't have that. I'm excited about it though. I just hope I can stay damage free early because I really think I would have had a much better run at Le Mans if I didn't have that damage early. That really kind of. Why is. Oh, because it's mirroring. I'm dumb. I can't mirror these. Kind of. Alright. Now that I'm not being dumb. But yeah, that race could have been a lot more fun for me. I don't think I would have pushed anywhere near a win, but. Alright. Just to see what it looks like over here. Alright, I think we should do another negative down on the bottom. It'll be easy to work around. Can I find one more negative decal I want to use? Turn one will be obviously interesting. Although I have run Monza in NRL, and turn one went really well for all of us. So I don't really know what I'm looking for. This will work. This is why I say I don't normally duplicate until I have them in place, because I want to move these around now. All right. Now we'll send them over to the other side. All right. I think for now we have enough of those set. Let's. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna have to match this to the hood. Doing it this way. That's fine. Maybe we'll do the hood different. We'll see. Excuse me. I'll try to do the hood at the same time. What size was this? 242 and 230. Is that the correct purple, I hope? That should be easy enough to do. Let's duplicate. Let's change the color. And let's flip. Flip. Okay. Yeah, it should be right. All right, Core. Yeah, I got to do that in a little while. But thanks for stopping by. Good luck with your practice this week. That looks pretty close right there. Right? I think those purples match up pretty good. Close enough. All right. I'm gonna move these now. All right. To start, let's add. Duplicate this, and let's add a. I'm gonna have to change that yellow, I think, a little bit to come back. There we go. I just had it on the wrong spot. Go to bed. Get some sleep. How's it going, Luke? Not my items. Of course. Of course. Some of us are just hopeful that December brings something good with the Spec 3, but we'll see. All right, let's go change this base paint too, because that's going to change what these colors look like. You're preaching. All I've wanted for forever is a freaking mirror, because I like using. I think on GT7 they call it the bonnet, but I don't get a mirror in it. Oh, it makes me so upset. I just want a mirror. I shouldn't be hindered because I'm using that view. No, 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 we don't want to abandon. We're going to keep that for now. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, that's at least not a deal breaker for me, but it would be nice. I just duplicate the right one. Just going to delete that one in general. It would be nice. I mean, there's, a lot of little things that would be nice. How? I just want a deeper purple. Do not like the transition right now. Maybe we'll change the color underneath again. I just don't like how it is transitioning. I did not think this fade was going to be so hard. It's really not changing anything because it's so not transparent, so it shouldn't matter the underneath. The underneath is really only for the other spots. We're going to leave it. I don't know why this purple is disagreeing with me right now. That's just wild how it changed so much. Okay, we're going back to this one. We're going to try just putting a solid underneath. Oh, did I not change that? No, I did. Okay. I just got to pull back that orange some, I think. Because it doesn't matter how many times you duplicate it, it doesn't get any. Ah, it's because it's underneath. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. You would think this is the first livery I've ever done. Now we're going to keep that one down here. Okay, we need to do that on here then. All right, jeepers. Now we need to go back to here and move this guy above that too. There we go. I wonder too. Maybe it's too late for this. I should have thought of this first. I could just take the purple out and transition into a chrome. I'm going to be mad when I don't like this. You guys get to see the full creative process here because this is all changing in my head as we go. Probably going to end up pulling back that yellow a bit. Although chrome, it's not as bad. A lot of this is going to get masked off anyway, so... Alright, let's go back. We're almost done with this stupid base. Hey, Briggs, what's going on? I forgot now that I'm this far into it. I was going to do this not front to back. I was going to do it kind of sideways. I'm kind of glad I didn't now since this is going so well. Nice. Nice. I just have the I got the day off. I have not felt well the whole weekend. I'm feeling better now. I wanted to stream since I basically quarantined myself off. I just did not feel well enough. One thing that sucks are these vents on the Ferrari. Could do a fun. Yeah, it wasn't great. I felt all right like I don't know, yesterday. But like my energy just wasn't there. I was just like, I have no motivation to stream and possibly be stuffed up. Sugar Sniffles. He was back. Maybe I should just put down the negatives I want to. Although I don't care as much about these. Let's see. A sugar sniffles one. It would be pretty funny. I don't know what I want here. Yeah, I'll always use that when I'm sick. It's really hard to search negatives when you're not really sure what you're looking for. Sometimes it's easier to just look for what you want and then look through those decals to find a negative. Because you get so lost in all these negative decals you don't want. At least when you do the other way around, it's easy to try to point out. I'm just going to do that. Didn't really want to do a whole ton of searching while I was streaming a livery. It's just 38 pages to try to find a decent negative. No, I'm not masking. Life lessons with Brigsby. You know what? I don't even. We're not going to do this one. It's just going to be a purple chrome, anyways. We'll just go with these negatives. We'll work around these. So the negatives aren't going to be that fun. The negatives are fun back here because they're going to pop with the orange on the black. But up here in purple, that's probably not even going to work, anyways. I'm going to hate that. Although I could do a little fade underneath that with orange, I think. Huh. I don't know how to either, Briggs. Although I haven't tried very hard. All right, let's just start masking some stuff out. I'm over it. I'm over it. I definitely have way. I found way more of these before. I'm kind of mad I'm going to be working with just these. I don't know what else to look for. What have I looked for? Rip, tear. Guess we're going to work with just a couple of these. All right. Yeah, we'll work with. We'll rock that. I need other decal. What else did I search? How did I find so many before? I mean, you don't need to do that. I just need to actually. I until lately, I just put out a few liveries. It's been a while. Oh, that's right. I was gonna change my color. Ah, whatever. We're gonna leave the colors going. Yeah, it's been a while. This past, because I wasn't feeling well. I did some liveries. Because I wasn't feeling well and I didn't feel like doing a lot. But like if I wasn't sleeping, I wanted to do something, and so I did a few liveries finally, which is probably why I finally got back on to stream a livery. You know what I'm not doing? I'm not making sure these are going to the other side. Oh, is that like a hint, hint, nudge, nudge? My birthday's Friday. I'm just kidding. Uh, awesome. Happy early birthday. Hopefully, I'll try to remember Friday. We're gonna do this one again. We're just gonna flip it around to see a little bit of different stuff. Maybe we'll skew it this way a bit. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna fill in some stuff here. It sounded way better that you're trying to persuade me with it. Hey, Grovers, how's it going? Some of these I need to change the color so I can see what's going on. Just trying to cover up these little spots. I thought it was funny if you were trying to use it that way, so I wouldn't have taken it in the wrong way. I don't take anybody giving me crap to get a livery in the wrong way. Because I've said to so many people, I definitely would make a livery and then just I don't even get time, and I've said this before, to make my own personal liveries. Like, not because I'm so busy with other people's, it's just so many things I want to do, and you know, the family life comes first, so I don't race as much now as I want to. But then again, it's not want to because the game, you know, sometimes we don't get much for combos that are enjoyable. So I can't really say it's all on the family time. Because I would make more time if I just I go in and out of enjoying the game enough. Don't get me wrong, I always love the game, but like, you know what I mean. You kind of get in a rut where you just don't fully feel like playing. Now, the thing I always end up coming back to is making liveries at some point. It's the one thing that eventually, even if I get sick of racing the dailies, there's always liveries there. Can I stretch this out enough to not make it look out of place is the question. I think that's fine. Yeah, I would honestly. I might throw in some other stuff like I normally stick to racing when I stream. I might do some NASCAR ones. Just my career mode, laid back. It's kind of like this, laid back. It doesn't feel like even when I'm like even when I tell myself doing dailies, like not a big deal while I'm streaming. It's still you think about it, even though you're not trying to. That it's not a big deal how you do, and you still think about it without trying. And so it's a little extra stress, even though you don't think you're stressing about it. A little bit of you is stressing about it. Oh, just noticed that little. We'll have to go fix that in a bit. This little bleed over here on that decal. Fix that later. Well, unless this, nah. Skew it this way. I'm gonna go fix that other one. It's gonna bug me. This one. I think that still works. Yeah. That's better. Ferrari kind of in the back. It has these weird flows where it can bleed through. If you don't want it to, it's a problem. It would be pretty fun. I have to duplicate that one because I didn't line it up to start. And put the angle up so it goes around that. That little spot in there. Got to do that on the other one now too. I don't know, maybe we'll when we're done we might mess with the base paint just to see if it looks any better lightening it up on the against the black. The back pops a lot, but will the front pop? All right, let's wrap this stuff around the back some here. Yeah, I think it's fine the way it's working out right now. Just gonna see how it goes. I've done, obviously, people have seen my stuff. I've done styles like this before. Um, but it's been a minute. And it's fun to put this kind of stuff on stream for people to watch. I did put that in black, right? Yep. All right, then let's do something on top of it, like this, maybe. Make sure to mirror that to see how it goes. It's way easier, B. I I remade. Have I shared that on YouTube yet? I know I've shared it in some place on Discord. I've been really bad about when I have finished stuff. I was sick, so I'm gonna take that excuse if I was really bad of sharing stuff. But I redid my Reese's livery that I had on the GTR. On the BMW. Kind of want to bring that down a little bit. I'll like share it one place and I'll get lazy. I won't share it somewhere else. But yeah, I really liked the Reese's one I did way back when. And I just never went back and redid it. But anyways, now I might redo it on a couple more. I might do that if I get time on another live stream. Right now I'm just trying to get through NRL. Yeah. But yeah, right now I'm just trying to get through NRL, and then I don't have to stress as much about that race. Once I'm through that, I might get some more livery streams in. I might do some more dailies. Who knows? You may never see me again. Just kidding. I don't think I made this one black. Looks like a tiger in the back. Yeah. That's the other thing. You don't want to have to keep replicating ones that are a pain in the you know what. Oops. Let's do left. Yep. Saturday. Saturday is the final, so we're almost done. Thankfully, because this season's been fun. I just did not find good times to practice the whole season, which hurt. So I am a little bit looking forward to the finish just because, like I said, it's been tough to find time to practice, and you really have to. Did I? Why do I keep forgetting to do this? Honestly, that bleed over isn't even that bad if I leave it there. Kind of almost looks. I could put a couple dots right here and make a bearded guy in his face. Put some eyes here. Oh no. We got a bearded man here. It's a little bit funny to leave it there, but I don't think I'm going to. Be like, where's Waldo? Can you find the bearded man? Tea, and we got a little tea case on there. All right. Let's go from the roof down into the bearded man. Oops. All right, we're gonna fill a lot of that back in here. Yeah, so I actually did want to do this during Halloween. These monster ones technically are monster ones, but I think they're also supposed to be Halloweenish because, oh, we're. So I was gonna do this during Halloween. I never got to it. So you're not wrong. Here, let me show you the this one has bats on it, and so I might go with it. I also can use one of the other orange ones. We'll see, but it really fits the Halloween theme the way it's looking right now. So, but I might just do a late Halloween livery. Yeah, that was fun. I did that for my girls. I've had with the whole craze going on, I've had that literally in my back pocket, thinking I'm gonna do one eventually. Took me forever. There's not a lot of decals out there for them, so it was interesting to. I don't hate it. My girls have been just obsessed with this Demon Hunters movie. It's just wild. I've heard the song so many times. Might just cover up that whole back. Um, let's see here. See what it looks like in some other colors while we're working. That orange pops a little more. Yeah, orange pops a lot more in this, which is good. When you're in black, it's so hard to tell what it's going to look like. Nice. So into some music then. So that's got to keep you smiling. My girls really aren't old enough for all of that yet. My oldest is going to be getting there soon, but whoops. Gonna go big on this Monster Energy. Okay. Ah, nice. All right, let's do this front then, huh? Finish masking. We can throw some decals on and just call her good. Got a mask around this thing up here. Why do I just did it again? Change. She ties in right with that one somehow. Oh, some of that's going to be covered. I'm going to put probably a number board. 3, 4, 5 on the dotted line. We're just going to keep it simple. That actually works. I don't want to spend too much. Although, let's do a little bit. There. A little bit more to cover that. Once again, it tied right into what we already had, so that's cool. Love when things work out. I might do a full purple or full black hood. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Sometimes things just work out. We'll see when I get there what it looks like if I decide to do something like A full black. Probably a thing I'm very stuck in. But I feel like I'm very stuck in my ways of. I'll fill that in myself. Um, I'm very stuck in like just matching the rest of my livery into my hood. But like, there's some really good hoods out there where people change their color or carbon fiber, and it's just not been in my wheelhouse of styles, and maybe it should be. I'm actually gonna run this down further. Anyways, I just did all of that because it will work if I want to do a full black hood. It matches the rest of the livery because everything's black around it. Worry about that later. Let's finish up on the roof. The roof. All right, how do we want to do this? Use one of these first and work around it, maybe? We could do a mostly. It is sideways. I put it sideways. I wonder actually if I skewed a little bit. Normally when I do these, monster ones, they're asymmetrical, which isn't something I do normally either. So I was leaving it that way because I do most of them asymmetrical. This one was symmetrical this whole time so far. But with monster and all of, the if you're doing this ripping style, it's like, well, what rips symmetrically anyways? So I don't really care as much if I do something like this. Yeah, my other ones are totally asymmetrical. I like do a rip from like back, say back right to front left, and then I'll do my fade that way too. I didn't want to go through that on stream today because it's a lot of work. But for any of the people lurking, I mean, you can see just look at how different you can make all the ripping look. And I've used like a couple different decals. I know there's more out there. I just don't know how I found them. But yeah, just mess around with skews and rotating. And I know Briggs knows, but there could be people out there right now that are pick up different things. Nah, everybody's got their own style. There's no being as good or better. Like it's just all a personal preference and style thing. I do wish I did more drawing and painting like I used to. Might add some last thing in here. My wife always gets on me about it of that I should really do more. I used to a lot more. I got a painting that I haven't I started a decade ago and haven't finished, which is pretty bad. I don't want it to bleed that much down there. Kind of like it following this line over around the tire a bit. Yeah, it really sucks. It sucks because I'd way rather real artist stuff. I think we're gonna do mostly a black hood, but I'm gonna pull this rip down, kind of tie it in a little bit, and give the hood a little bit of interest. Just do a little bit of pulling it in. The rest is gonna be. Did I increase my angle on that? Make sure it catches everything. I'll go check that in a sec. Yeah, I hear you, Briggs. Yeah. That's why I haven't dug deep into like Inkscape and stuff because even if I get something done, I I can't get it small enough as it is, and my stuff's not as detailed as yours would be. So I don't know if I want to do this or not, but we might. We use that tear coming down to offset using one big decal on one side of the hood. Yeah, that's what I do with Inkscape too. When I just want to do basic words and stuff to add to my liveries. Same thing. Yeah, that worked out. That worked out. All right, mostly just going to fill in, which means a whole lot of searching now, the super exciting part. Because I don't really have decals I know that I want to use yet, so see if there's any cool things. Otherwise, we'll just do a basic. Oh, yeah. I think I had. One, two, three. Okay, so that's. Whoops. This one's the base. Duplicate that twice. Do a little duplicating and replacing. This is number 2. Oh, whoops. I meant to replace the bottom one, though. Oh, wait, it is on top. It's probably this one that's... Oh, duh. I gotta replace both of them before. Guys, it's been a day. It's like it's my first time. White is going to stick out too much. Oops. Yeah, I had to get the right order there of what I wanted, everything. I think that looks all right. I know I'm going to have some white decals on here. Oh, I didn't finish. Actually, I haven't finished the rip yet. There's the very bottom. I need to finish still. Masking. We got to get back to masking. My favorite part. My favorite part of doing negative decals. It's hilarious because no matter the space, I almost always use squares. They could call for a triangle or something. I just don't use it. Not smasking. It's another. I really wish I could just play the music I'm listening to and not get copyrighted, so you guys didn't just listen to clicking. Because it's way less boring for me since I'm listening to music. Did I not duplicate? It didn't. Let's work. So much easier just not doing it. Yeah, I mean, I figured you have to just teeny little bit there. Whenever you do those. I need to turn this one to white. Can't see. Okay. Think I got it all. Last thing I was going to do is behind that. Huh. Oh, maybe sometime I will. I've just never wanted to deal with the possible hassle. Whoops. Here. That'll help that one pop a little more. um. Yeah, but how do you? How would you? Can you play that when you're? Because like I'm just direct from PlayStation, so I don't know if I can turn that on. You know, like after. I. How do you turn that on? You should just tell me. Maybe you can turn it on even if I'm direct. Okay. I'm gonna do a number board. I think. I should really look into it more. Just because I always feel like people watching this, it's got to be just, there's so much just clicking. The clickening. I'm not set yet on if I want to do a number board or not. Everything's on there. Anytime I need to fix something around the house is I come calling to YouTube. Whoops. I'll leave that for now. I'm going to put my number on it quick. Then I might do it without the number on the other side. Or without the number board on the other side. Wow. Using the thing that takes your work from you. Okay. I gotta put that monster livery over there. What am I doing? No, I just did the same one twice. There we go. All right. Let's see. What should we try? Or hey, Flash, what's going on? I'm over here making, the life and death decisions. I'm sitting here making life or death decisions on numbers and number boards. This right here reminds me of FedEx. It's so much harder on my eyes to work on these colors, but it really shows the actual orange and the negatives. I'll try to work on this for a little bit. might bug me, but Wilson, I'm gonna just leave both of them for right now because I'm gonna decide on something. But I've got other decals to go, some sponsors, and I got a feeling some of these sponsors are gonna have more white in them. So the white might be fine on either the board or the numbers. Um, so yeah, let's go see. I don't know if I'm going to use anything from here or not, but sometimes they have colors that are fun and would work. I don't know that they have much for purples though. A purple with blue. I could technically do purple squares over stuff if I wanted to go through that work. Oh, that didn't bleed through. Or I hate when something it's too far on the other side to bleed through, and you don't notice it until late. No. Huh. Um. There's just certain cars that it does it. So it doesn't do it on all of them, but God, Root is not wrong. I'm even whiter than I was when he said it. Part of it is streaming during the day, and I don't have anything blacked out in here, so it's very light around me. And the direct PlayStation camera just is not the best, no matter what kind of lighting you do. All right, man. Hey, thanks for. I just got even. My light literally went down one without me touching it. Whatever. We're just gonna keep it. Thanks for stopping in and chatting so much. Appreciate it. Have a good day. What else did I want to put on here? Later, man. I still want to, because I'm going to use white decals on here. I don't want to just have white in one spot and then nowhere else, but they look a little off with these negatives here. But I don't think any other color is really going to work well. I mean, this can. We're going to keep moving. Maybe it's just this spot I can change. Maybe we just don't put anything there. Let's do this. Whoops. If I spell it right. Maybe we can find something. Some other kind of wording on top. It's probably what I'm looking for will work. Yeah, we're going to rock with that. I think it'll work for what I'm looking for. Ties it in a lot better. Wonder what that looks like when you put them all together. 33 layers. Oh, I also forgot. That's the other decals I was going to pull into this. So I have these ones that somebody's made in the monster style. too big. Hey, what's going on, Island? Oh, we're getting there. Yeah, I haven't touched them yet. Well, I started the stream off with saying before the stream, I was cleaning my G29s, the pedals. So I don't have pedals right now. Only I'd be done with it if I wasn't streaming. So I already cleaned them out. They just I didn't put them back together right away because I wanted them to dry up a bit, even though it doesn't get that wet. But the stuff you spray on the I forgot how to say it. Obviously needs to dry a little bit. So those will be back. Yeah, exactly. They just get dirty so easy. It always seems to be about this time of year. I remember I did it during NRL, I think last fall. And like I spray the hair away from them and stuff a lot, but they still get in there. Just don't know if I want that or the other way I had it. On this side, how about we'll do it the other way so I can just decide for myself. It's not the way I had it, though, but actually that way it doesn't look too bad. I'm going to use white. And lineup is nice on this side. Uh. All right, hopefully this is the last time I move the freaking numbers. All right, gotta move the monster logo. Whoops. On this side. About it. About it. I'm probably gonna use the regular one. You're down to use either one though. You can use the regular as well. It's not a big deal. We've been matching all year, so. But I think I'm using the regular one. I just because of the finals, I just started messing with stuff. I put gold behind it. I didn't love the gold, but like just being in the finals, I wanted to put something else on it to see what it looked like. And then I was like, well, let's do this white one. All right. Well, if you change your mind, like I said, I don't mind either way. No big deal to me. Was this the one I thought I saved it. What's this one? It's funny because when I actually did my very first one, I did make it silver, and then I put that color shift behind it. And I was like, oh, I kind of like that. I would never really use color shift. That white one is technically a orange and white color shift, but you don't really see it. So it's mostly just white. Ah. Technically a little bit different size, but you ain't gonna notice that. All right. We're gonna stick with the. Am I on Windows? Yeah. I'm gonna stick with the Halloween theme if I can find something. I gotta finish up. I gotta go in about a little less than 30 minutes. It'll be my turn, Core, to go get my kids from school. Man, just 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I had a whole bunch of Halloween stuff saved that I wanted to use. And I would have had what I'm looking for right now. A simple. Gosh, I swore I. 19. I'm not gonna want to go through 19 of these right now. Some kind of simple like negative, but maybe I'll just do the spider web. I remember having negatives I wanted to use in my collection. Mm. All right, I am going to give up at page 15. One more page. It's not really what I was looking for. Let's put it in my collection anyways. All right. Whatever. It's going to be subtle anyways. I can just remember what buttons to click to get to where I want to go. It's too much for up there. Oh, getting there. Hey, what's up, Cole? Why don't I make this smaller? So, like how big that was. Sorry, I'm not on dirt right now. Oh, I was trying to finish this up. I got, God, not a lot of time. I like the purple, but I just don't have anything else like that on here anywhere. Me too. It's been just since just lately that I started making something other than what I've been using for NRL. If it wasn't for NRL, I wouldn't have made anything lately. Oh, let's do a number up there, I guess. Oops. Got about 15 minutes. 15 minutes to finish. Oh, clicking the wrong button isn't going to help me rush through this. All right, I have yet to even look at what other has to offer. Just the bottom. Ten minutes. Okay. I could fade this. But do I fade it the same way or do I fade it opposite? Does the orange look okay up front? Or is that just too much? Let's try quick. Stop sitting so damn upright. Okay, we're getting there. Almost gotta go. Spooky. I gotta do the something on the wing. Something simple. Oh, okay. Let's make sure I haven't missed anything. We're just gonna rock with it. I'll have to take pictures for the thumbnail later. I'm gonna throw something up. Just a sponsor I normally do. Some there. Go back on the windows real quick. Because I'll be sharing it. Where the heck is it? Would have been quicker to just search it at this point. Dang it. I know I have one saved. There it is. Because I'll be sharing it on Instagram as well. I think that's it. We're going to go with it. Not too mad about how it came out. All right. Well, I will get this shared later. Because I got to run, so. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys all for who stopped in. All the chatting. Briggs Island, Cole Corridor, Grovers. If I missed anybody else who dropped into chat, thanks for chatting. Thanks for everybody who lurked. Appreciate it too. Don't be shy to say hi, hit that like, subscribe. Um, I was there once, but yeah, even if you just lurk, you're appreciated as well. I lurk all the time. So um, until next time, it was cool just chilling and getting livery done. And No, let me just. And yeah, anyways, appreciate you guys. Take care.